In a world cluttered with information, where truth is power, Lawin Weekly News stands apart.
We delve deeper, uncover facts, and bring stories to light. From political showdowns and economic triumphs to the pulse of the street and the heart of the community.
We capture the moments that define us, stories that challenge, inspire, and transform.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
These are Lawin headlines for this week. Texas legislature to cut $400 million from higher ed amid day budget clash. Houston City Council sets up fund for homelessness. Mayor Whitmire pushes outdoor sleeping ban. Woman awarded $7.25 million after injury on Harry Potter theme park ride. White House will select rotating news outlets to cover Trump, officials say. NFALA delegation visits Philippine Supreme Court, discusses judicial innovations. Eurobasket 2025, Wembanyama's participation with Team France still up in the air. Gossip Girl, Buffy, star Michelle Trachtenberg dead at 39.
I am Nesca.
And I am MJ.
And tonight we bring you the latest stories in the United States of America.
Especially in the great state of Texas.
So sit back, relax, and let Lawin Weekly News be your guide to the news that matters most. The Texas legislature is considering a proposal to reduce state funding for higher education by $400 million. This proposed cut comes amid ongoing discussions regarding diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, programs at Texas universities. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has expressed opposition to DEI initiatives in higher education, stating that funding reductions will occur if universities continue to maintain such programs. Universities rely on state funding to support various academic programs, research, and student services. A $400 or $400 million cut could affect these services and access to education for students. Supporters of the proposed funding cut argue that eliminating DEI programs will allow universities to focus resources on core academic priorities. They suggest that these initiatives divert funds from merit-based programs and equal opportunity efforts. Opponents, however, contend that DEI programs are vital for creating inclusive and diverse educational environments. They fear that reducing DEI efforts will hinder programs or progress in achieving equality in higher education.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced an investigation into allegations that non-citizens may be manipulating lottery jackpots through bulk purchases of tickets via courier services. The investigation aims to determine if these practices are affecting the fairness and integrity of the Texas lottery system. The Texas Lottery Commission has been alerted to the issue and is expected to examine the involvement of courier services in the ticket purchasing process. The investigation will seek to determine if these practices comply with state regulations and if they undermine the integrity of the lottery. Paxton's office has emphasized the importance of ensuring a transparent and fair lottery system. The investigation will assess whether any laws have been violated and whether all participants are receiving equal opportunities to win. Courier services, which allow individuals to purchase lottery tickets on their behalf, have gained popularity in recent years. However, concerns have been raised about their potential use by non-citizens, leading to possible violations of existing rules. The investigation will look into the legality of these services and their impact on the lottery process. The findings of the investigation could lead to changes in how lottery tickets are sold and how courier services are regulated. The Texas Lottery Commission is working closely with the Attorney General's office as the investigation progresses.
Approximately 16,000 residents in Houston are at risk of being removed from the housing voucher wait list, according to the Houston Housing Authority. The authority has announced that these individuals must respond to an upcoming email to maintain their place on the list. No new housing vouchers have been issued since December 2023 due to funding limitations. The Houston Housing Authority provides affordable housing assistance to low-income families, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. Residents on the wait list must reply to the email to confirm their continued interest in receiving a housing voucher. The housing voucher program helps subsidize rental costs in the private market, with recipients contributing a portion of their income toward rent and the voucher covering the remainder. This assistance helps individuals and families secure higher quality housing in neighborhoods that may otherwise be inaccessible. The Houston Housing Authority has urged residents to check their email and respond promptly, stressing the importance of keeping contact information up to date. Support will be available through the authority's website and customer service for those needing assistance with the process.
The Houston City Council has officially launched the initiative to end street homelessness fund to support efforts in relocating homeless individuals living in public spaces. Introduced by Mayor John Whitmire, the new fund aims to provide resources for temporary housing, mental health services, and job training. Whitmire has emphasized that strategic actions are needed to address the visible presence of homeless individuals in public spaces. According to city records, the new fund will be used to support a variety of programs that focus on alleviating homelessness. These programs could include providing temporary housing solutions, mental health services, substance abuse treatment, and job training opportunities. The specifics of the fund's allocation will be determined in collaboration with local nonprofit organizations that specialize in homelessness relief. As part of this strategy, Mayor Whitmire has also proposed legislation to make outdoor sleeping illegal. The city has yet to finalize the budget for the fund or its exact distribution plan. City officials are currently consulting with community leaders and financial experts to establish a sustainable funding model that can provide consistent support to homelessness relief efforts.
An Austin man has filed a lawsuit against Delta Airlines following a crash landing at Toronto Pearson Airport. Marky Lawrence claims severe emotional distress after surviving the incident, which left the aircraft inverted and exposed passengers to dangerous conditions. The incident occurred aboard Delta Flight 4819, operated by Endeavour Air during a flight from Minneapolis. The plane made a hard landing, veered off the runway, and came to rest upside down. Although all 80 passengers survived, 21 were reported injured. In his legal complaint, Lawrence accuses Delta Airlines and Endeavour Air of negligence, citing failure to maintain control of the aircraft and protect passengers during the emergency landing. He specifically references the trauma of being suspended upside down and drenched in jet fuel. Lawrence seeks compensatory damages and hopes the case will prompt a review of industry safety standards. Following the crash, emergency responders quickly arrived to assist in evacuations and provide medical care. Delta Airlines has not commented on the legal action, but is expected to cooperate with authorities in an investigation.
Amtrak has taken a step forward in its plans to establish a high-speed rail line between Houston and Dallas. On Tuesday, the company issued a notice to attract industry partners for the proposed project. The planned high-speed railway aims to connect the two largest cities in Texas, offering a travel time of approximately 90 minutes. The proposal for a bullet train between Houston and Dallas has been under consideration for several years, with stakeholders recognizing the need for a faster travel option between the two cities. The high-speed rail is expected to provide an alternative to current travel methods, such as driving and flying, which take longer due to traffic and other factors. The Houston to Dallas rail line will likely use advanced rail technology designed to provide a fast and comfortable travel experience. Amtrak has emphasized its commitment to transparency and keeping the public informed as the project progresses. The company has plans to engage with stakeholders, including local communities, government officials, and industry experts, to address concerns and gather input during the design and execution phases.
A family in Far East Bexar County safely escaped a fire that damaged their home late Tuesday evening. The family managed to exit the residence before the fire spread, and no injuries reported. Emergency responders arrived at the scene shortly after the fire was reported. Firefighters worked to control the blaze, which caused significant damage to the property. The family was assisted by the Red Cross, which provided temporary shelter. The Bexar County Fire Marshal's office is investigating the cause of the fire. Preliminary reports suggest the fire may have started in the kitchen, but this has not been confirmed. The family, consisting of 2 adults and 3 children, is staying with relatives. Neighbors have offered clothing and other support. Local fire officials reminded residents to maintain smoke detectors and have an emergency escape plan in place. The investigation is currently ongoing.
A 74-year-old woman from Arizona has been awarded $7.25 million in damages following a spine injury sustained while disembarking from a ride at a Harry Potter-themed attraction in California. Pamela Morrison was exiting the ride with her grandson in September 2022 when her harness failed to secure properly, according to her lawsuit. Morrison was asked to exit the ride, and as she stepped from a moving walkway onto solid ground, she slipped and fell, suffering a spinal compression fracture. Morrison's attorney, Taylor Cruz, argued that the theme park failed to stop the moving walkway to allow her to exit safely. The lawsuit claimed that the injury occurred due to inadequate safety measures, particularly the failure to halt the walkway and provide clear instructions for exiting. The jury found that the theme park had a responsibility to ensure the safety of all visitors, especially older individuals who may be more vulnerable to injury. Attorneys for Morrison argued that Park failed to provide proper warnings and safeguards to prevent such incidents. Representatives from the theme park, part of a global entertainment company, maintained that the attraction adhered to industry standards and conducted routine safety checks. However, the jury found a lapse in the safety measures or communication at the time of the incident.
Tune into Legal Treats with attorney Eileen Ligote Dizon
every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Get your weekly dose of legal knowledge, especially on family matters like divorce, child custody, child support, estate planning, probate and immigration.
Engage in discussions by posting your questions, comments, greetings or shoutouts.
See you every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That would be Saturday at 9 a.m. Philippines. Don't miss out.
The White House has announced a new policy that will give it control over which news outlets cover events involving President Donald Trump, introducing a rotating system for traditional media access. This decision follows an incident where the Associated Press, or AP, was excluded from certain events due to its refusal to use the term Gulf of America instead of Gulf of Mexico. Traditionally, media access to such events has been open, with a wide range of news outlets allowed to attend and report. Under this new system, however, the White House will selectively choose which outlets can cover these events on a rotating basis. A spokesperson for the White House explained that this move is designed to promote a diversity of perspectives and ensure that a broader array of voices have access to political reporting. By rotating traditional news outlets, the administration hopes to create opportunities for less mainstream organizations to engage in covering political events, potentially offering a wider range of narratives. The Associated Press, a major news agency known for its impartial and thorough reporting, became embroiled in the controversy after it refused to adopt the term Gulf of America. These led to the AP being barred from certain events, sparking concerns about press freedom and government influence over media coverage. The White House, however, maintains that the rotation system is not designed to restrict press freedom.
The Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, PhilHealth, has increased its coverage for heart-related medical procedures, offering up to 1 million pesos for open heart surgeries. The new package or benefits package also includes up to 810,000 pesos for heart valve repair and replacement surgeries. PhilHealth officials stated that these changes are part of an effort to expand healthcare access and provide financial support to patients facing high medical costs. Under the new policy, patients undergoing open heart surgery can receive up to 1 million pesos in coverage, including hospitalization, professional fees, and other associated medical costs. The coverage changes are expected to reduce the financial strain on patients and their families and make treatments more accessible. PhilHealth has coordinated with hospitals and healthcare institutions to ensure a smooth implementation of the revised benefits.
The National Filipino American Lawyers Association, or NFALA, celebrated a major milestone with its inaugural legal symposium in the Philippines, highlighted by a landmark visit to the Supreme Court of the Philippines on Feb 18. The event provided NFALA delegates with a unique opportunity to engage with the highest levels of the Philippine judiciary. During the visit, the delegates met with Chief Justice Alexander Hezmundo and other esteemed members of the Supreme Court. Chief Justice shared insights into the court's strategic plan for judicial innovations, which is set to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the judiciary from 2022 to 2027. The interaction between NFALA delegates and the justices was an educational experience. Delegates had the chance to ask questions, and the responses they received offered a deeper understanding of the Philippine judicial system's complexities. Following the meeting, the NFALA delegation was given a guided tour of the Supreme Court premises, including a visit to the Supreme Court memorabilia. The tour featured historical artifacts and exhibits honoring retired justices, offering a glimpse into the rich history and legacy of the Philippine judiciary. As NFALA continues to promote legal excellence and cultural exchange, the inaugural symposium in the Philippines serves as a testament to their ongoing commitment to bridging legal communities globally. The National Filipino American Lawyers Association, or NFALA, is a nationwide organization comprising Filipino American attorneys, judges, law professors, and law students.
The communities aligning Baguio and San Antonio, Texas, CABSAT delegation participated in the Panagbenga 2025 parade this February, making another milestone in the ongoing relationship between Baguio City and its sister city, San Antonio, Texas. The delegation, along with representatives from Philippine American Chamber of Commerce of Texas, joined San Antonio Mayor Ron Nirenberg in the festivities. Nirenberg, representing San Antonio, took part in the cultural celebration, which included a vibrant parade showcasing the region's rich heritage. In addition to their participation in the parade, the CABSAT delegates played a role in facilitating the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the University of Baguio and University of Texas. The agreement aims to promote academic and cultural exchanges between the two institutions. The Panagbenga 2025 festival, known for its flower floats and street dancing, continues to foster ties between the Philippines and international communities. The involvement of CABSAT highlights the strengthening of Baguio's relationships with San Antonio, Texas, through shared cultural and educational initiatives.
Six infants have died from hypothermia as part of a larger increase in cold-related deaths in the Gaza Strip. The Gaza Health Ministry has confirmed a total of 15 fatalities this winter. Medical professionals have noted that inadequate shelter and heating have left many, especially infants, at severe risk of life-threatening cold injuries. Displaced Palestinians are living in temporary tent camps and damaged buildings, which provide limited protection from the cold. Healthcare workers have reported a growing number of cold-threatening injuries cases among children, with infants particularly vulnerable due to their smaller body size and difficulty retaining heat. This vulnerability is compounded by malnutrition and the harsh living conditions contributing to the rising fatalities. Humanitarian organizations are calling for increased aid, including medical supplies, warm clothing, and shelter, but access has been limited due to the ongoing geopolitical situation.
The Philippine Consulate General in Houston has announced the indicative schedule for its consular outreach mission in 2025. The outreach programs will offer consular services to Filipino citizens based in or near designated cities. The following dates and locations are confirmed for 2025. April 12 to 13, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. May 3 to 4, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. August 23 to 24, Little Rock, Arkansas. September 13 to 14, McAllen, Texas. October 12 to 13, Jackson, Mississippi. And November 22 to 23, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Details about each outreach, including exact locations, services available, and appointment links, will be shared at a later time. Filipinos interested in utilizing consular services are encouraged to register in advance by scanning the QR code or visiting this link. For further inquiries, the public can email the consulate at pcghouston.consular@gmail.com.
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories, from elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits. I'm here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me today and let's create magic together.
San Antonio Spurs emerging superstar Victor Wembanyama is facing uncertainty regarding his participation in Eurobasket 2025 due to health issues, specifically concerns related to blood clots. Wembanyama's potential absence from the Eurobasket tournament would be a major blow to France's hopes of competing at a high level. However, his health will remain a priority as medical experts assess the risks associated with this condition. It is currently unclear whether Wembanyama's condition will allow him to join Team France for Eurobasket 2025. Blood clots are a serious concern for athletes, and their impact on performance and long-term career prospects cannot be underestimated. Medical professionals typically recommend a cautious approach, particularly for athletes in high-demand sports like basketball. Eurobasket is one of Europe's most prestigious basketball tournaments, featuring the best players from across the continent.
Michelle Gumabao made a swift return to competitive play in the PVL All-Filipino Conference quarterfinals just 2 days after her wedding. The Creamline Cool Smashers star married Aldo Panililio on a Tuesday, and by Thursday, she was back on the court, contributing to her team's 3-0 victory over their opponents. The Cool Smashers won the match in straight sets with scores of 25-18, 25-17, and 25-17, a dominant performance that included a strong showing from Gumabao. Her quick return to the game highlighted her dedication to the team as she seamlessly transitioned from a personal milestone to a crucial playoff match. Gumabao's presence and performance were significant in the team's success, but the win was a collective effort from the entire squad. The team executed their strategy well, showing effective teamwork throughout the match. The victory propelled the Cool Smashers forward into the PVL All-Filipino Conference quarterfinals, positioning them strongly as they aim for the championship.
Actress Michelle Trachtenberg, known for her roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl, has passed away at the age of 39. She was found in her New York City apartment, with police reports indicating that no foul play is suspected. Born on October 11, 1985, in New York City, Trachtenberg developed a passion for acting at an early age. She began her career with appearances in children's films, but it was her portrayal of Dawn Summers in the cult classic television show Buffy the Vampire Slayer that made her a household name. Throughout her career, Trachtenberg displayed her versatility by taking on a wide range of roles. She starred in the family-friendly movie Harriet the Spy, where she portrayed the lead character. Outside of her acting career, Michelle was known for her philanthropic efforts. She actively participated in charitable causes and used her platform to advocate for social issues. The circumstances surrounding her death are still unclear. Sources close to the actress reveal that she had recently undergone a liver transplant to address ongoing health concerns. While the procedure appeared successful, it is not yet known if it had any connection to her death. Representatives from Michelle Trachtenberg have not yet issued an official statement but have requested privacy for her family during this difficult time.
TV host Robbie Domingo visited the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI after receiving an online threat from a social media user. The individual, an online troll, threatened to criticize Domingo if he continued to support the pairing of actors Catherine Bernardo and Donnie Pangilinan, a fan practice known as shipping. During his visit, Domingo met with Chief Bomediano and attorney Vic Lorenzo to discuss the issue of online harassment. He emphasized the need for accountability in online interactions, highlighting that behind every online account is a real person and that digital actions have real-world consequences. Domingo's visit to the NBI underscores his commitment to addressing online harassment and creating a safer, more respectful online environment. He believes that holding individuals accountable for their online behavior will help curb digital abuse and impunity.
As we brace ourselves for the upcoming weather changes, let's dive into what you can expect day by day. Whether you're planning outdoor activities or just preparing for the week, we've got you covered with the most accurate forecast. Stay tuned with us as we take a closer look at the weather patterns that will impact our region. Remember, here at Lawin Weekly News, we bring you the clearest skies to the stormiest forecasts.
Here is your Lawin Weekly News 7 days weather forecast for March 2nd to March 8th, 2025. On March 2nd, Sunday, the highest temperature is 74 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The day will be pleasant with some clouds, then sunshine, and breezy in the afternoon. On March 3rd, Monday, the highest temperature is 78 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect beautiful weather with times of clouds and sun. On March 4th, Tuesday, the highest temperature is 79 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Thunderstorms are anticipated, becoming strong late, with mainly cloudy and breezy conditions. These storms can bring flooding, downpours, hail, and damaging wind gusts. On March 5th, Wednesday, the highest temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. The day will be pleasant and less humid with plenty of sunshine. On March 6th, Thursday, the highest temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect plenty of sunshine throughout the day. On March 7th, Friday, the highest temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Considerable clouds are expected, with a little rain in the morning followed by a couple of showers in the afternoon. On March 8th, Saturday, the highest temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 53 degrees Fahrenheit. The day will be pleasant with some clouds, then sunshine, and breezy in the afternoon. And this is Lawin Weekly weather forecast for Houston, Texas.
So those were the latest stories in Texas this week. I am Nesca Centina.
And I am MJ Concepcion from Lawin Weekly News.
Have a great
Lawin Weekly News.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Lawin Weekly News.